So let's continue with the example of play of turn 3 of New Cold War. Before starting, we remove this barrow and we look at the turn track to see which phases do we have in this turn. In this case, the players who are losing the game, China, Russia, can exchange, if they want, one card from their hand with the cards in the discard pile. This 8 card has been all the cards that the players has discard in each turn. In turn 1, 4 cards, 1 per player, and 4 more from turn 2. So we can see this in the player head. For example, here card exchange discard pile. In turn 3, 4 and 3rd player receive 1 card. In turn 6, 2 and 1, etc. Okay, the strength of this mechanism will be increased along the game. Okay, so we are not going to do this right now, but in this case China and Russia has the little advantage to exchange 1 card with the discard pile. Okay, at the end of this turn we have the global scoring phase. Okay, this is an important phase in the game in which we are going to count all the influence that the powers have in the map, and we are going to see if they can receive some rewards for controlling regions. Okay, so we are going to flip cards, okay, and look how we are going to play this. Okay, United States. Okay, he's going to play the event. China must play the points. Same for European Union. And Russia can decide. In this case, yeah, he's going to launch the event. So now US is ahead, so he starts with the coup attempt. In this case, he can look at one opponent country of stability 2, or maybe an 1 or 2 orbit country of his opponents. In this case, the coup is going to be in Syria. So we remove the token from Syria and we place there 1 US token. Okay, this movement has the particularity that when you control an orbit country of your rival, you add 1 victory point extra to the value of this country. So in this case, 1 per Syria plus 1 because it's orbit of Russia, so 2 points for US at the end of the turn. Okay, let's see how it finishes this. Okay, now it's time for Russia to play the Chechen War. As Caucasian republics are free, he only have to place the influence in Caucasian republics, with the disadvantage that this country will be destabilized in favor of the blue bloc, and Russia gains 2 victory points. Now we have 2 and 2 points, but European Union is ahead here. Okay, what happened with Suharto? Suharto is going to eliminate influence from China in Indonesia and place the US influence. China thinks that this is horrible right now for his interest in Southeast Asia, because it's time to count the victory points. So he's going to use the veto for Suharto and lost 2 victory points. No way European Union will use these 2 points in order to assure Now he's going to place one blue token in Slovakia, and he's going to place influence in Mali. Okay, so right now European Union is controlling the sub-region of Sahel. Okay, now it's time to play Gaddafi from China. China received 2 points. With 2 points, he benefit from this token placed before and controls India. That is a very important regional power in the Asia region to fight against the very high stable countries of US in the region. Okay, now it's time to look for Gaddafi, that Russia controls Libya. He can choose between control Tunis or Egypt. In this case, the decision is go to Egypt, okay, because he has some struggle there with US power, and he received an bonification in the Africa scoring at the end of this turn. Okay, so now it's time to remove all cards except the coup patent. Okay, it's important to remember that these reserve points must be used in this turn. You can pass with reserve points to the next decade. Okay, so European Union must use it. Okay, we place the 4 cards. And we flip them all. So yeah, European Union is going to play right now. We flip, 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 and flip. Okay, so we have an European Union event here. We have this one, the Kashmir conflict. Okay, the Ibero-American Summit and the Gulf War. Ooh. So yeah, all cards are played by points. So we must start with the 2-point cards. In this case, start European Union with Balkan Wars. So what happened here is that European Union will control the Balkan republics, receive 2 victory points, but in the other side he received a negative media point, so media will go again to the 0 here. Okay, Balkan War has been played, so it's time to check if European Union must go first with Gulf War. So with this card, US will take control of Iraq. But Russia, for example, he has in the area of play the veto of the first decade. So he must use it in this turn or he's going to lose it. So he decided to use it for Gulf War and suffer a political cost of 2 victory points. But US can expand their influence in Iraq and Jordania with this card. Okay, so the veto here, but European Union, as the war is not executed, he used the gray point, so 1 ops point plus the token, so he can play 2 points. In this case, right now he has the control of Europe with 5 countries. So in order to assure this control and avoid any movement, he's going to place these 2 points in Slovakia and benefit from this token to control the region with 6 countries, one more than the minimum. So in this case, he want to assure the reward of Europe for the power. Okay. Right now, Russia is going to play 2 points. Okay. So with this 2 point and this event that can provide access to European Union, to Central and South America. So in this case, Russia is going to try to benefit from the veto of Gulf War, go with 1 point to Iraq and with 1 point to Yemen, and with this movement he has the 4 countries needed to control Middle East. Okay, so finally we need to play the China card, the Kashmir conflict, that provides 1 point and a negative effect in China. With the point, China is going to place this media point here to turn the medias in favor of the red bloc. So we remove this one and this one, and the media now is controlling by the red bloc. Okay, and with the Kashmir conflict, he receives a stability blue token in India. Okay. Okay, so with this, the second round of this turn is already played. Sorry, I have forget to place the influence of European Union with this event. Okay, so Russia has played Iraq and Yemen, and after that European Union will get access to Central, we remove the token, and South America. So now the lock is open, so he can start influencing in these 2 regions. And the card says that he can take a 1 or 2 stability non-control country. So European Union decides to go to Dominican Republic and to Uruguay, 2 stable countries in the region. Okay, so now we are ready to remove all cards except the summit that can appear again. Okay, this one is removed. Okay, and let's see what happened with the last card of the turn before the scoring. Okay, let's flip. Okay, and see what happened. US must play Russia card as points. China is a negative card of his own, so he has to play it. Okay, same for Russia. The only choice here is for European Union, to benefit from the event or the points. In this case, he's going to play the points better, okay? So let's see what happened. Okay, so we have two cards with 2 points, so US starts. Okay, in this case, they have 2 points, so US is going to try to control Central America. So he plays 1 point in Guatemala and 1 point in El Salvador. So now he has 4 countries in the region, so he can claim this reward at the end of the turn. The event benefit Russia with the control of Belarus and Kazakhstan. So we place the tokens in Belarus and Kazakhstan. This token will be removed because it's used, and if they remains there, he's changing his initial purpose, that is destabilize Kazakhstan, and if we maintain this token, we are changing the purpose that this is forbidden in New Cold War. When the purpose changes, the token must be removed. Okay, now it's time for Russia to place 2 points in the map or in one of the tracks. Russia is seeing that the media is going to be again at 0 with this card of the Tibetan conflict, because China and Russia has already veto in this turn. Okay, so he is going to move with 2 points directly the media marker to position number 2. Okay, and after that we execute this event, that consensus of 1992, that provides to China the control of Taiwan until the end of the game. So no one can place influence in Taiwan. Okay, so now we start with European Union card with 1 point. He is counting that he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 countries in Africa. No, sorry, he has 9 countries. Okay, so he wants to try to expand influence there in order to gain the reward. So with 1 point, there is only, I think, 1 country free, that is Zimbabwe. Okay, so they place this token there and they have 10 countries right now. Okay, finally, what happened with China? China with 1 point is going to benefit from this token in Pakistan. Okay, and place influence there and gain this sub-region, because this is the last movement of the turn. Okay, so he has assured this, and now we have to, with the Tibetan conflict, apply this negative media for the red block, so it goes to the blue color. Okay, so with this, okay, the turn 3, the playing of the cards of turn 3 has finished, but now we have to do the global scoring phase. Tibetan conflict will return to the game, and now it's important to see first what happened with the media. Media is in red. So we have this advantage for Russia and for China. We have to see which power is ahead in victory points. So Russia starts with this advantage. In this case, he can take one orbit for free of Russia, or he can remove one country of one rival, not from China, because with the media track you never can fight with your ally. It's always to fight against the other bloc. Okay, so with this point, so he can remove stability one country. So in this case, Russia starts eliminating influence from Europe in Mauritania in order to reduce the number of countries controlled by European Union from 10 to 9. So right now the control of Africa is for European Union, but China, with the benefit of the media, is going to do the same. He's going to eliminate the influence, for example, in Chad. Okay, because both powers know, as we can see in the objectives list, that European Union has an objective with Europe and Africa. So if these two powers don't fight together, European Union can declare right now this objective. So this is the idea. Maybe he has the objective, maybe not. Okay, but at least with this movement we are eliminating the possibility of declare the Sahel sub-region and the reward for Africa. So with this movement they have make a big damage to the European Union power. Okay, so now we are going to start to making the global scoring phase. We start always by Europe and we apply the effects in the victory point track. Okay, so European Union has 2 points for Balkan Republic because it's an geostrategic country, and 1 for the other countries. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points plus the reward because they are fulfilling the two conditions: control 5 countries, and the second one is control more countries than your rivals. So in this case we have 11 points for the European player, so goes to 31. Russia has 2 plus 1, 3 points, 19, and European Union 2 points for Turkey. Okay, after that we go to Middle East. In this case Russia needs 4 countries here, they have it. Okay, so he has 2 points Iran, 2 Iraq, Yemen and Egypt, 6 points plus the reward 9 points. 9 points for Russia, so 28. And US has 2 for Israel and 2 for Syria because it's an orbit country of Russia, 4 points, but he has here the Israel-Palestine conflict penalization, so he received only 3 points. So he goes to 35. Okay, it's time for Central America. 3 points for Mexico because it's a regional power, 2 for Panama, Guatemala, Salvador, 7 points plus 2, 9 points for US here. And only 1 point for this country for European Union. Let's see South America. In this case we have 3 and 2, 5, 7 points plus the reward, 11 points for Russia, and we have 1 for European Union and -1 for US due to the FARC event. Okay, so we place 11 points for Russia, goes to 39, 1 point for European Union, and we reduce 1 to the US. Now it's time to see what happened in Africa. European Union has 3 points, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points, because finally he don't have 9 countries, only 8, so he can claim this region. Okay, so we have 11 points. Sorry, 10 points. Okay, 10 points from 33 to 43. Okay, let's see how happened with Russia. 2 points from Libya, plus 1 point from this marker from Gaddafi, 3 points, 42. Okay, and we remove this one, okay, because it's already used. The difference with this that they are permanent points for the Israel-Palestinian conflict and from FARC. The other ones are removed as soon as we add or reduce in the victory point. Okay, so no, Africa is not done because we have 2 countries of China, 2 points for Congo, 1 point for Cameroon, 3 points. Now it's time to China to try to add points. Okay, let's go to Asia. In Asia, China needs 4 countries. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they have the control, and we have 3 for India, 2 for Pakistan, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because North Korea is a geostrategic. So 10 plus the reward, 14 points, goes to 29. Okay, Russia has 1 point in Kazakhstan. Okay, and US has 3 points in Japan and 2 in South Korea, so 5 more points, goes to 48. Okay, and finally we need to check what happened in Southeast Asia. In this case, China has 2 in Indonesia, 3, 4 plus the reward that is here, 6 points, so 35, and US has only this one in Philippines. So with these points finalize the first decade. US is ahead with 49 points. Not far from them, European Union and Russia. Russia has made a great work controlling South America and Middle East, both of them. Maybe this veto of the Gulf War was a very clever movement to gain this region. Okay, and European Union has been penalized by this controlling of the media by the Red Bloc and the eliminating of 2 of these countries in the region. If not, Europe has take Sahel, take the reward, so and if he has the objective, he can be winning by far the game right now. Okay, and China is a little bit here, but is not bad, because the China decade is the 3rd one, when he received all the investments in Africa, South America. So we consider that China will go better and better when the game passes the 6-7 turn. But we don't have to forget that China controls the Indian subcontinent that provides 3 extra points, and we need to flip this because when a power control the subregion, the marker is flipped, so no one can gain again. So in this case, this is the final of the first decade. He has been 3 different videos to show the 1, 2 and 3 turn and a full decade of New Cold War, the upcoming release of VUCA simulations. Thank you very much.